Hello guys, my name is Chen, but you should already know that. And today I'll be talking to you guys more about how to adapt to secondary school life. So the changes from your primary school to your secondary school. Now the two key changes that I feel are the most impactful on me were the increase in the number of subjects and meeting new friends and new people, just like a new class. So the first one, increase in number of subjects. In primary school, you only have your English, English, mother tongue, math, and science. But in secondary school, you suddenly have all your humanities, your history, your geography, your D&T, FNN, whatsoever. And all these subjects will naturally come with a lot more homework from the respective subjects. And there will also be a lot more subjects to study for your WAs and your end of year tests. So all of this can result in a lot of stress and you might be overwhelmed. So a few of the things I've done to manage this stress and prevent myself from being overwhelmed by the sudden increase in the workload is one, I create an organized schedule and I stick to it. So basically what this means is, let's say on Monday, you receive this certain amount of homework from various subjects. You got maybe math, I have to hand it on Tuesday, and I have a science homework that I need to hand it on Friday. So you plan it out. You plan that, okay, so today I go home, I have to do the one that is due on Tuesday first. And the one on Friday, maybe I can plan out to do on Wednesday, Thursday, or any other day in between. So basically what this does is this ensures that you are always ahead of your homework and you always have time. So you won't suddenly at 9 p.m. realize that, oh no, tomorrow I have 5 homework to hand in and I have to stay up until 12 a.m. to do the homework. This is not personal experience. Anyways, yeah, so you create an organized schedule and you stick to it so that you can avoid such incidents. And the second thing you can do is you can complete the homework as soon as possible and not just the day before it's due. So like I've previously mentioned, you create an organized schedule and you just do the homework on the timing you have set for yourself. But if you find that you finish your homework ahead of time, you can also try to do the homework you have planned for the further days and try to do them in advance. This creates more time frees up more time so that later on, if you suddenly have a change of plans or you have to do something, you will have the free time to adapt to those changes and not suddenly have it collide with all the homework you have to do. And if you don't have any sudden changes, that just means you have more free time to relax and do whatever you want, which is also good. So the second thing I will now be talking about is friends. Now it's already April, so I'm sure most of you are already friends, which is good. So I'll be touching up more about how to maintain such friendships and important things about having friends, and not so much about how to make friends, because I'm sure you guys are already friends. So the first thing I talk about is when you have troubles with your friends, arguments, you have a problem with somebody, how to resolve it. So you want to talk things out patiently and try to be understanding with the other party. Because when there's an argument that both parties are almost always at fault. There in an argument, there is never just one person is in the right, other person is in the wrong. Both parties are at fault somehow. So when you find yourself in an argument, try to take a step back, look at the situation from a different perspective and try to see why this other person is angry at you. Maybe you could have done something to hurt them that you didn't realize, or maybe they are particularly sensitive to something that you don't realize. We never know what the other person has been through, so we should never just assume that we are in the right and they're in the wrong. So when you have an argument, take a step back, look at the situation, and try to think things through, put yourself in the other person's shoes, and talk things out with the other person patiently. Because although you might not know what they have gone through, if you talk things out with them, then you can try to understand their feelings, and then you guys can resolve the issue. And the second thing I want to talk about is to have a close group of friends that you trust and you can confide in. Because as I previously mentioned, secondary school can be a lot of stress, there can be a lot of problems, and you can lead you to a lot of stress basically. And with stress, if you're trying to handle it alone, it will just pile up and it will be very unpleasant. So you have a so it's important that you have friends, one or two. It can be one friend, two friends, can be a group of friends that you trust in and that you can confide in them. So you can share your stress with them and you know that they'll be able to understand and help you. Or at least just be a listening ear to your stress so that you won't feel alone. So yeah, that's the end of my presentation. I'll pass it on to the next person. Hope you guys learned something and till next time.